Hi everyone, my name is Dren, and today I want to talk about something affecting young men everywhere, and honestly it affects all of us. It's the rise of red pill content and political manfluencers. Influencers like Andrew Tate and late Charlie Kirk have shaped the movement how young men view themselves and everyone around them. Where this starts, this content doesn't begin with anger, it begins with loneliness, with boys feeling ignored, confused about identity, and unsure where they fit in. When these emotional needs are not met, the internet steps in, and the internet doesn't care about their well-beings. Why boys get pulled in? A lot of young men are dealing with insecurity, pressure, and silence. And when someone feels lost, the loudest voice online starts to sound like guidance. Not because they're helpful, but because they're there. Algorithms make it worse. Most boys never search for this content. Platforms finds them. At University College London, a study found misogynistic content on teen accounts increased 4 times in 5 days, even when they didn't look for it. These platforms aren't teaching the truth, they're just feeding the engagement. Influencers know what they're doing. This is where figures like Charlie Kirk gain influence. His message often centered the idea that young men are under attack. Fear and outrage became part of his brand, and that message deeply resonated with boys searching for clarity. A harmful movement emerges. Constant exposure to this content changes how young men see the world. The Center of Countering Digital Hate found posts supporting rape appearing in spaces every 29 minutes. This movement teaches that women are manipulative, LGBTQ people are a threat, and anger equals strength. When online extremism becomes real. On September 10th, 2025, Charlie Kirk was assassinated at a public event. Regardless of anyone's political opinion of him, that movement proves something, that online extremism does not stay online. How it turns everyone. This content harms every group on campus. When women are reduced to stereotypes, LGBTQ people and students are treated as threats, and young men feel pressure to suppress their emotions. It damages relationship, trust, and entire community environment. Why boys cling to this? A Journal of Gender Studies paper found that when boys feel like their masculinity is threatened, they're more likely to dehumanize women. So, the more insecure boys feel, the more they seek out harmful content, and the more it pulls them in. I've seen myself. I've seen these videos appear even when I was not searching for them. I've heard friends repeat influencers' lines without realizing where they came from. That made me realize how easy it is to get pulled in and how important it is to interrupt the cycle. The solution. Step 1. Explain the algorithm. If someone starts repeating extreme content, the first step is simple. Explain how algorithms pushes emotionally charged videos, not to blame them, just to give them clarity. Understanding the system helps people step back. Encourage real critical thinking. The next step is to look the sources together. Who made this? What's their intention? Who benefits if people believe this? When students evaluate the creator's motives, the message becomes easier to question. This works across genders, and everyone can practice this. Step 3. Create emotional support, not judgment. Finally, ask a simple, respectful question. Is something going on that's been bothering you lately? Most people fall into harmful content because of stress or insecurity. When someone feels hurt, extreme content loses its grip. Why everyone should care? This isn't just a men's issue. It affects women, queer students, friendships, class discussions, and campus safety. If we ignore it, the movement grows stronger. If we talk about it openly, we create a healthier campus for everyone. Final call to action. So here's what we can all do. Talk about what you see online. Ask questions before assuming something is true. And when someone repeats something extreme, simply ask, where did that come from? One moment of reflection can interrupt a harmful belief. And after we've already seen in the real world, silence is not an option. Thank you for listening.